Hello chatterboxes out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my week so far, which is my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. On my Monday and Tuesday I was off work, and then today, my Wednesday, I had work. On my Monday I had a day off work after doing an 11.5 hour shift on Sunday evening, as I'd done 10 till 5 and ended up staying till 9 o'clock, so I did 5 till 9. So I was absolutely cream crackered and I didn't have the best night's sleep, unfortunately. I think being on an 11.5 hour shift, I was literally just, my brain was just wired up and I was literally just like wide awake, so I just didn't get to sleep. So I was in a little bit of a crabby mood in the morning. I got up and I watched Coronation Street from the previous night, as it was on Sunday, I think, due to the football. I then got up, got changed, headed downstairs and had some breakfast. I had some toast and a cup of tea and was just watching a bit of Netflix. My dad had work, so did my older brother and sister and younger brother, and younger sister is away in London visiting her boyfriend's family who live up there, and they're staying with my cousin. And then I was just listening to a bit of music, watching a bit of TikTok and some vlogs, played a bit of Pokemon Go, a bit of Subway Surfer, and just doing a bit of colouring in, working on some illustrations. And I've got back into illustrating again and have got my mojo back, which I'm loving. I then was just scrolling through TikTok and ended up falling asleep. I then got up and head off to go off on a massive walk, and the weather was pretty nice, so I made my way up to the high street, had a look at one of the charge shops, went into one of the book shops, and then I went off to one of the flower shops and got some flower sets in there. I'm going to show you guys now. I love that flower shop so much, all the lovely colours. I was just having a nice chat with the flower shop keepers in there. I then got 2 snaps of some of the plants they have there, and I'm going to show you guys those snaps now. I love plant photography so much. Plant photography gets me so happy, all the lovely patterns, the lovely green colours, all the lovely greens. I then went off to my workplace and I had a chai latte and a bit of a blueberry bakewell that we've got on at the moment, and it's such a lovely cake, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so good. I love blueberries, and I then was just sat chatting to some of my colleagues and asking about how their days were going, and then I went off and had a look around a few more of the charge shops. I then made way back, and on the way back stopped off to the co-op. I got myself some lunch, and I also got myself a microwavable curry to have for my tea. I then played on Pokemon Go on the way back and was just catching some Pokemon. I saw my family friend who'd given me the Kylie wine the other day, so I was just chatting with her. She hadn't been able to make the catch up, so her partner and me had met up instead, and so I was just thanking her for that. And her partner loved the Home Sweet Home sign I got for their new house that they're moving into next month, which is very exciting. I then got back, had my lunch, and was just listening to a bit of music, watched Home and Away, Escape the Country, and a bit of Farrah Brown, and was just writing a bit of my journal, and finished off sorting out my Buddha doll, got some lots of hair, did some colouring in and some illustrations, and was just reading and had some biscuits and a cup of tea. I then was just watching a bit of Matilda, and I really want to see the new remake they've done. It's got Emma Thompson playing Miss Trunchbull, which I think is awesome. Love a bit of Emma Thompson. Then for my tea, I had my curry that I'd gotten from the co-op, my microwavable one, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so good. I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away. I was then just watching a bit of Merlin, gotten back into watching that, and I'm loving it. I love Merlin. And I then was just watching a bit of Doctor Who, a little bit of Friends, sorted my Bleacher doll out, and was just getting some more stuff of her, and was just tidying up my dolls and doll house, and slowly sprinkling that. It's going to take a while, but I'm slowly getting through that. I was then just watching some more vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos, how to get a laugh at those. And then I went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I got up and I got showered and changed and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and was just watching a bit of Netflix. And my dad, older brother, sister and younger brother had work. Younger sister's still away in London, and my dad had got back from work and then taken my mum in to have a doctor's appointment, and they kind of left a note so I didn't wake up and panic and be like, where are they? And so I then was just playing a bit of Subway Surfer, just a bit of music, and then my mum and dad were back, and my dad went off for a nap, and then me and my mum were just watching a bit of Bargain Hunt. I then went off for a massive walk, and I went off to Aldi and got myself some whipped cream and some marshmallows, as I was going to treat myself to a hot chocolate, as if I was a hot chocolate base that I'd gotten. So I thought I'd treat myself and make a hot chocolate. And I saw one of my colleagues who'd been in Center Parcs, so he'd been off work for a few days, so I was just chatting to him about that. I then saw one of the regulars, so I was chatting with her, and then I went off to one of the flower shops and got some flower sets that I'm going to show you guys now. I love all the lovely colours, the flowers always smell so good, and I also got a snap of the plant wall that I love, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I love that plant wall so much. I was then just chatting with the flower shop keeper and was just asking her how her Christmas was and wished her a happy new year, and we were having a nice catch up. I then went off and had a look in M&Co. Can't believe it's shutting down, it's such a great shop. And then went off and had a look around some more of the child shops, and I got 3 jumpers from there that I'm going to show you guys clips of me trying on now. First jumper I'm going to show you guys is this red one here. I love it, and it's got like stripes on it on the sleeves. You can see on the sleeves there's like black stripes, like black little bits at the bottom of the jumper. And yeah, I really like this jumper. I really like my red jumpers at the moment. Another red jumper, I absolutely love this jumper, and it's on Topman. Quite a lot of the clothes I get from child shops are like big branded things like Topman and stuff like that, and it's so much cheaper for child shops, and also all the money goes to charity, which is great. And yeah, love this jumper as well. Really into my red jumpers at the moment. Final one out of the 3 jumpers that I got is this green and black one with a nice white stripe in the middle on the sleeves. These are my favourite type of jumpers. I've got several ones that are similar to this, and yeah, absolutely love it. Love greens at the moment, and I love the colour. Those are the jumpers that I got from the child shops, and yeah, absolutely love them. Can never have too many jumpers. I'm loving my stripes at the moment, because after Christmas, putting a few pounds, so definitely good to be wearing stripes because it's very slimming. And yeah, I'm sure I get my summer bod back in no time. And I got back, tried those on, and then I had my lunch and I treated myself to a hot chocolate and had cream, marshmallows, a little flake, the full shebang, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Love a hot chocolate, definitely what you needed because it's just been so cold, so wet, so dreary, so damp. I'm looking forward to spring now. Rain's good for a bit for plants and like plants and flowers and stuff, but so much rain. I'm just like, I'm done with all this rain now. Too much, it's just not good, and I just am done. I'm looking forward to the sunshine and all the flowers are starting to bloom, which will be good, and lovely blue skies. I then was just watching Home and Away, just a bit of music, just drawing and colouring in. I'm just working on some illustrations. I was listening to a bit of old school Ellie Goulding. Love one of her songs called Whiter. I think it's such a beautiful song. I then was just watching a bit of Doctor Who. My older brother was done back from being at work. He then went off for a walk, and my dad had gone off to the shops. He got back. I then did some TikToks and posted those, and I'm done caring about the likes falling and all that kind of crap. I know they're good and that's all that matters. I find them funny, and I did like 5 or 6. Only 2 of them made the cut, but they're the best ones. And yeah, I was like, I put the 4 out of the 5, they weren't the best, so I was like, keep those 2. And yeah, I'm very particular in which ones I put up. And yeah, I was actually going to put them all up, but then yeah. So then I was just doing a bit of reading and read a bit more to All the Boys Love Before Free. Didn't know why my voice went so weird when I said reading. God, I don't know, I'm pretty tired to be honest. And then I had a pasta bake for tea with a little bit of Parmesan cheese on, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I loved it. It was so good. All the Parmesan cheese, it was delicious. My older brother got back from being on his walk, and then he went off to rugby training. I then was just watching the UK soaps, and it was an hour-long special of Hollyoaks, and Eric finally revealed his true colours and had a siege with a crossbow and arrow thing, and it was just insane. So brilliantly acted. I just absolutely loved it. And then I was just watching a bit of Netflix, listened to a bit of music. My dad was doing just sort of stuff on the house. He then went off to bed. Older brother got back from rugby and he was just on his Xbox. I then had some cereal and was just watching a bit of Letters to Juliet, one of my favourite films. I just love it. It's just such a great film, and probably one of my favourite Amanda Seyfried films. That and Mamma Mia, obviously, and of course Mean Girls as well. She's done such great films. I then went off to bed, and then on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up ready to have work, doing 10 till 3. Got my breakfast and was just watching a bit of TV, listened to a bit of music. My dad, older brother, sister and younger brother all had work. Mum was asleep, and my younger sister is away in London and she's having a really good time. We FaceTimed her and her partner the other day, and they were just saying about how much fun they've been having and seeing lots of photos they've been posting on their Snapchat and Instagram, and yeah, glad they're having a good time. I then locked up and made way to work, and it'd been lovely and sunny whilst having my breakfast. I was like, oh, maybe it's going to be a nice sunny day. Wrong. It began to get very dark, and all of a sudden it started to rain very heavily. And I left the house about 9:20ish to get up to work for about 10. Quite a quick walk, not too far away. And so I was like, I'll wait and like see if the rain holds up, and it did. So oh, that's good. So I got my bag coat, locked up, head off, got halfway up to work. I was like this close to getting to work when all of a sudden it began to rain again, and I got absolutely soaked. Wore my waterproof coat, waterproof my backside. I got absolutely soaked, so I was not impressed. I then got myself a drink from the corner shop and some bits and bobs that I needed, and then I got into work, got clocked in and put my bag coat and stuff away, and then I was just having a chai latte and a chit chat with my colleagues before it got busy, and I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and a few drink making. I've been doing bar training, so I've been making drinks and stuff, which has been great. And I was kind of in a bit of a work, I wasn't enjoying work that much, and I felt like I was on the sidelines watching my other colleagues playing the like rugby game as such, and so now I'm actually being part of it, and I'm slowly going to be able to make coffees. I am loving it, and yeah, it went really well. It got pretty quiet, lunch rush was quite busy, and then it quieted down again, and one of my colleagues finished at like 2 because I think he has a split shift later on, so he's back in the evening. So it was just me and one of my supervisors on shift, and we absolutely smashed it. And I then finished at 3, clocked off, and I got my mum a bit of this Forest Gatto cake we have in the cake display at the moment, as she's had a bad cold, so I got that for her to cheer her up. And then I clocked off, got my bank out, and met my dad in Aldi. He'd gone shopping there, and then we went off to Tesco's as I needed to check my bank balance, so I went and checked that, to check that I'd been paid from work, which I have, which is great. And then I got myself a meal deal from there, and got myself a mac and cheese to have for my tea. And then I got back, I got changed, watched Home and Away, had my lunch, and my dad's got me some knee pads to wear for when I play rugby, because on Thursday nights I play touch rugby and I always end up falling on my knees and cut on my knees, so he's got me some knee pads to stop me from doing that. And I said, you might as well get me a helmet and some elbow pads as well to have the full set. So I tried those on, and then I got changed to put my work clothes away, not in work till Friday night now, doing 6 till 10. And I then was just watching a bit of TikTok and some vlogs and some funny dog and cat videos, and my older brother's now back from being at work. I'm now off to go and do some more new illustrations, and then probably have my mac and cheese and then just watch YouTube series, and then just chill for the rest of the evening, and probably have an early night because I'm pretty knackered. And then I'm off tomorrow, and I'm going to be having a Butties lunch. I think me and my mum are going to be getting Butties for me, my mum and my grandparents, and probably go off there and have those while my dad is fishing, as he does on Thursdays. And on Friday daytime, I'm probably going to head off to the garden centre and back in work on Friday evening, and then back in Saturday doing a 10 till 5, so I get a lunch break again. And I'm not sure what I'm doing Sunday because we get our rotors today, so I'm waiting to get our new shifts rotor, and I'll probably write these down. And yeah, don't care what I get now. I did an 11.5-hour shift on Sunday night, so nothing faces me anymore. 10 till 5, and then carried on from 5 till 9, 20ish. So yeah, no shift faces me anymore. And yeah, I hope you guys have all had a lovely week so far. All have a lovely rest of your week. Please like, comment and subscribe. Your support means the world, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.